We're here at the NAMM Show 2015 on the Eventide booth with Alan, who's going to show us some updates to the H9 series. So, Alan, this bib you're wearing, there's a story behind it, isn't there? Tell us.
There is a story. There's also a story behind this lobster claw. Our new distortion algorithm is called Crushstation. Get it?
Classic.
Yes. It's an overdrive distortion. It can do a lot of really useful, standard, creamy overdrive sounds. You can get some metal sounds out of it. It also has a few tricks that make it unique.
Such as?
Well, I'll show you.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. This is a standard sound. It's like a nice overdrive. So if you start with that, I can add some octave to it.
Okay. So this is an effect that's already out there in the H9 world, right?
Well, it'll be out the day after tomorrow.
But the octave is already available.
Yes, you can get an octave already for the H9, but this happens to be in this distortion.
Okay, right,
effect.
I see.
It's all one effect.
Excellent. Okay,
Yeah,
let's hear it.
so this is with an octaver. So that's one
cool.
trick.
Yeah.
And then another trick is you can simulate a dead battery or a dying amp.
Okay.
So let's check that out.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is called SAG. You know when you turn your amp off and you play through it while it's powering down? You kind of get that sort of thing. It's
right.
good. It's good for punk music, you know.
Sure.
So that's another.
So it's sort of like a gate, but it's got that crustiness.
Yeah, crushstation-ness to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's also got a sustainer. It actually does have a noise gate in it as well if you have really high gain settings, so you won't get hum in the background.
Okay.
And so in that sense, it's like 5 different pedals in one effect. It's called Crushstation.
Cool. And how much is this going to cost then?
For H9 and H9 Core owners, it'll be $19.99, and H9 Max owners get it free.
Cool. And there's some new functionality as well, a pre-post function with the H9. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. So all Eventide stomp boxes are stereo. They have 2 ins and 2 outs, but not everybody uses them that way. A lot of people just use a guitar and 1 amp. So we decided, well, we'd make use out of that extra set of input and outputs. So we made a routing feature, which means that you can put, for example, a distortion pedal before the H9, and if you have like a wah sound, some people like distortion before a wah, some people like it after. You can place where that distortion goes either before the H9 effect or after the H9 with this new routing feature.
So it's like an effects loop essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it saves that setting in the preset. So when you call up the preset, it'll have either the pre or the post setting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And is that an extra, is that a paid for extra, or is that a freebie?
That's going to be a completely free download for all H9 owners, H9 Core, H9 Standard, and H9 Max.
Great, okay. Thanks very much, Alan.
There's one more thing, Will.
What's that?
As an extra bonus, we're also adding a functionality of volume swell via expression pedal.
And this was, you weren't able to do this before?
No, you could use an expression pedal to control various knobs, but now you can use it as a straight up volume control. And that's included in this update as well.
Excellent. When's the update coming out?
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Cool. We look forward to it.
Thanks, Will.
Thanks, Alan.
Right on.